Good morning, everybody. Sorry we're late. Bonnie was sitting on me and decided, you know what, let's let him do that. I think I let him do it for a little bit too long. Where'd you go? He was right here, now he's gone. Anyway. I should be doing Lego Worlds because, like, we are so close. I think after the grogginess of Friday night and Saturday, I think I just want to have, like, a decent day with Lego Batman. So we do that. But first, I get things set up on my end, so it's a bit of a rush job. There we go. Oops, medicine. Game. Thank you. Well, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is not the Blue Lanterns planet, the other one. See how far I can get with that, and maybe grab the stud multiplier. Assuming we get enough money. How are we today, everybody? Also, if we can, I'd like to get into the 80% range. Because, I mean, we get that out of multiplier, that's gonna be real good for that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see, how many out of West do we have? That's really tempting. Oh, actually, I looked this up. And apparently you can just buy the parts that you need. I'm gonna quickly go check that. Weapons, legs. Oh, yep. Basically, I've just been really stupid about it. There we go. Oh. Let's save. If it didn't, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, yes, it did save. Hey, Booster, I finally figured this out.
And who's this handsome character? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I was looking in a mirror.
A funhouse mirror, sir? That's not nice, Skeets.
Maybe it is more
Maybe one with
Booster
the top
Bronze
over
than
it.
Booster Gold, but still, you get a gold star for effort.
Good one, sir.
Thanks. Now, go forth and spread the word, Booster Bronze.
Beat him up! Okay, I need a penguin suit. Which forcing its weight here anyway. I assume I'm gonna have to clean this out at some point. That's a very cute penguin outfit, though.
Crikey! You are one horrible-looking mug!
Why, thank you.
Cruelty you must have suffered! The excruciating humiliation!
It's all in the stash.
No! No! If I stoop to mockery, I'm no better than they are! No! You and I, my feathered friend, must continue to rise above the hate and exact revenge through increasingly elaborate schemes.
Yep, that's our life plan.
Wow, well, that was all very educational.
Get out of here,
Kids,
Kevin.
Don't make fun of people, no matter how much they may kind of resemble a bird. World doesn't need any more villainous penguins or chicken people. No offense.
Very topical commentary, aren't we, Kevin? Just repeating the thing the penguin just said. Like, I know I'm very biased, but like, I don't mind all the celebrity cameos except Kevin. But like, it's mostly cause like, we're in a post Kevin Smith making an ass of himself world. I got that here for when we next encounter Harley Quinn.
I can't believe this! After all my heroic deeds!
It's a travesty, sir!
So that's why that was there. Yeah, that's all.
Well, isn't this just perfect? After all that trouble we went through getting my name up in lights, some copycat calling himself Booster Prime steals all the glory. I mean, what kind of goofy name is that?
You gave it to us.
Isn't that the name you came up with for...
Thank you, Skeets. Just look at that sign. So gaudy. Somebody needs to take that bronze bozo down a peg or two.
Well, Booster Bronze doesn't exist already, so... Spoiler? Oh, I remember this now. Oh, I can do this already.
That's more like it. That ought to show our little imposter that there's only room for one booster in this town.
Let's just hope Booster Silver doesn't show up, sir.
Or Booster Platinum. Or Booster Steel.
Oh, don't even joke, Skeets.
Or Booster Copper.
Oh man, what
Ah!
if Booster Rhodium shows up? Or Booster Platinum? Well, those are some heavy hitters. We'll need to bring our A game if we want to beat them. No time to waste, Skeets. Let's go fight some crime!
Aye, aye, sir!
I wonder if Booster Platinum has since actually existed. I know I talked about this earlier, but like, I don't like stuff like the ultraviolet lanterns. Just because I feel like it's a bit too derivative. But like, every once in a while I pop back in the comics and like, granted, I've not gone big into the Green Lantern comics, so I might be wrong, but like, it feels like at some point, possibly after Jeff Johns and EVS left, like, they just kind of stopped running it. They just kind of ran out of ideas for the Lantern Corps. Beyond, like, introduce more lanterns. It's like, use the ones that you have. Like, we talked... I mentioned it last stream, but like, Star Sapphires could use a lot more members. Like, I looked it up. Apparently, Flawed is not a Star Sapphire. You're sane. I looked it up. Apparently, nobody's drawn Flawed as a Star Sapphire, and I think that's a darn shame. I looked it up, and the only thing I got was her as a prison ranger for that one event in Sky RPG. But I mean, I still kind of regret not getting into the Sky RPG, but like, again, I was not surprised at all when the game shut down over here. And like, somebody on the staff, I think it was a localizer, did like a rant after the game shut down. It's like, oh, this game was not in good hands. Like, at all. Oh well. It happens. The game industry moves on. Suppose not piling on. I saw after my stream that white light guy, he did a video on Suicide Squad. It's like, white light tends to be a good YouTuber. Like, bloody hope he's not telling the truth about that Joker event. But if so, that's fucking seamless. But like, from what I understand, you're doing a New Game Plus, just on a slightly different map. Oh yeah, and this time, Brainiac is Green Lantern, John Stewart, instead of the Flash. It's like, that cursed as fuck game. Like, I feel sorry for it if it wasn't so shit. But funny enough, he did talk about like how Suicide Squad is a game that people want to hate. And it's like, I feel that way for the entire live service genre right now. Like, we wanted to crash and burn because of like how many terrible live service games exist when like there doesn't need to be. And like, the market is also eating itself. They're just not gonna have enough players and enough player time to maintain like every single one of the 20 live service games that come out every day. Maybe I'm being exaggerating a little bit. Every month, then. Good job, Sam. Like, from what I understand, Kill the Justice League is doing about as much as my Crazy Ninja game. Which is fucking sad. Well, he's fucking sad if true. Getting through these mini kits. I'm an idiot. Well, I do mean what I say, like, if it's in that Humble Monthly, which I suspect it's gonna be within the year, to be honest, and that offline patch does indeed exist, then so I'll play it for this channel. Just play some bad games to amuse everybody. But like, Rivals said it doesn't exist, and like, I I'm inclined to agree with. Was it Rivals yesterday? Might have been Jet on Friday. One of them at least said that like that patch probably doesn't exist, or the patch doesn't exist, and like they're probably right. Who knows? I'll be gladly wrong on that front, but like, my hopes aren't high, and I don't think the general sentiment is that high either. We did it! I still get so spin out when I noticed it, like, that's tiger print. That's alligator print. Like, that's so tacky, but it's funny. If I need the laser. Laser sane. Hey, that's 4 out of 5. Looks like we've done all we can in this area. Well done, Mr. Brainiac. Go! Joker's here. Without an umbrella. I get why it's not the Penguin using that gimmick, to be fair, on Suicide Squad, but like, that's still so weird to me. But enough about the crappy game. Like, if I'm lucky, we won't ever have to deal with it. What does it mean, like, if you watching this video also want me to, like, I'll give in to the pressure from that as well. I'm not unreasonable about it. Yeah? Why does it do that every once in a while? I will figure it out eventually. Or the game will just get 100% and we'll just move on. So the Bad Mike Quest is in the Botanical Gardens. My mummy. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ah, there we go. Well, I like it when it's spinning. Hey, rivals! Just trying to get as much as we can in Lego Batman. And because I was watching White Light do a video on Suicide Squad that's been stuck in my head, I need to stop that. But at the same time, I don't think there's been much on the way of gaming news today. Oh, Slade. How things going on your end? Like, only thing I've seen gaming news-wise is apparently a bunch of Fortnite stuff got leaked. Oh. But like, I don't play Fortnite, so it's like, I can't really say much about it. I still need the flash thing. Oh, that's not Supergirl. Anything in particular? Anything in mind? I forgot what we do with this thing. I was about to say. Oh, it did look really good. At some point I've got to play that game for myself. Ah, time for some Joker inflation. Yes, I know what I said. Huh? There we go. Oh, that's what that does. And there we go, Border Ivy. Oh, no, he shot at that thing and then we Border Ivy. But, like, it's a logical thing to do, like, if you need in that, one of these ball costumes, but, like, I can't look at this and think, like, all that weird inflation art. Like, it's not intentional, because, like, I'm pretty sure that's something that, like, clowns have actually done. It's just, like, the internet has ruined me. Like, I spent too much of my life on the internet. Yeah, we have Black Canary, don't we? That is both the best thing and the worst, I know, right? But when the internet wants to be, it can be a lot of fun. When it does not want to be, oh boy. I've said this before and I'll say it again, I have no idea how people can stay miserable on the internet. Like, look up cat videos or something. Wind down the day.
You'd get this for me,
Oh
right?
no, I want to rant about DEI or whatever. Or how people do not like DEI. DEI or whatever. So what was new for that Batmite thing?
Did this to me. Could it have been the Joker?
Also, at some point we need to save Adam West.
Catwoman!
That reminds me though. I finished those Scooby-Doo crossover comics, and they're still about as good as you would expect. The one really sweet one though of the original Batwoman and the modern day Batwoman, just like working as a team. I really want to play that. I'm just a jet for having it as the next project. But like, I'm waiting for the inevitable PC port. But like, if it does stay exclusive, I am somewhat happy about that, because like, I must say I'd like to dunk on Sony right now. It's a very sad dunk. Like, I want them to be good again, kind of thing. But it does mean that, like, I'll have to figure out some way much later.
Help!
The middle thing? Oh, there we go. Now where's Star Sapphire? There she is. But like, we're roughly halfway through the PS5 generation, and like, a lot of the stuff you'd buy a
Thank you for
PS5
saving me
for,
from that vicious and
gets ported elsewhere.
crime fighter.
Just gotta chill in your boat for a little bit, Adam. But I mean, fair enough. A Green Lantern makes a boat for me, then I'd chill in it for a while as well. Or you could just vanish, wherever the heck you went. Oh, hang on. Lantern doesn't dig. And that's what I need. Not what I needed. I like the big minifigures as much as the next guy, but like, I do greatly appreciate how the Kryptonians can just break the super strength stuff with, well, still being able to fit. What I understand is, what am I trying to say? I do appreciate how the Kryptonians can still do it while staying normal size. Makes them a lot more nimble and easier to work with for it.
You got it! You got it! That's so... Wait, how does it work again?
It's a magnifying glass, Batman. You're... Oh, Mad Hatter. I can't yeet them into the forest. That all the collectibles? That's all the collectibles. Now, will this be enough for that other multiplier? I mean, I'd take a remaster of Heavenly Sword over a remaster of Last of Us 2. Like... that... I miss the Naughty Dog of the PS2 or PS3 era. Just cause like we could move on from one series. Hey, mate told me that they're gonna change the anime reference costumes for different anime references. And I don't even remember what the original anime reference costumes even were. It's like, if what my mate said is true, I would feel sad, but I would understand it, because I would assume licensing. But like, granted, this is me speaking with like not remembering what the costumes were, but like, I would assume at least some of the series that like Lollipop Chains were crossed over with are long since finished now. So if you go to say Bandai Namco for the crossover costumes, they're gonna want to give you, or they're gonna want to give them stuff promoting like the current stuff. Yeah. Well, I got delisted initially. Or why the original version got delisted. I think it was the Hey Mickey license specifically that caused that, but I might be misremembering. And that should make the reach level a lot easier. And hopefully we can outrace that crash if it happens again. Also aside, this will never be as overpowered as it was in the first LEGO Harry Potter. But like, Collect Ghost Studs is consistently an overpowered ability. Or extra. Maybe we can grab real quick. Oh, penguin. Why Mad Hatter is so expensive, though at the same time he does mind control. Plus, Heat Ray's probably cheap because, like, you got 20 characters with heat vision. That's all we can grab right now? Okay. Anyway, to the wheats. Wait, no, not the wheats. Odin. Doesn't really matter who we select, doesn't it? Nope, hope you didn't get out. Also on the Lollipop Chainsaw, I kind of regret not getting a copy of the original when it was like around and easy to get. But like, my mum was open-minded, but like, I don't think she would have let me get away with that. Oh. I assume you need the money for Polytech. Or when. I mean, like, it's always perfectly understandable, like, but like, I always feel sorry for whenever I see like a post about game collectors. Ah. Like, you hate to read that kind of thing. If it helps, like, I remember when Space Dandy was airing and I went to go watch the first episode. I can leave the level now. That moment, like, very early on in the first episode of Space Dandy, when he's talking about how good the Not Hooters is. My computer froze, just as he was talking about how good their butts were or something like that. And at that time, my mum was walking in. Thank fuck the laptop was pointed like the other way than what she was looking. But like, that was one of the biggest panics of my life. No, the funniest thing is, like, Mum probably would have enjoyed Space Dandy if she ever watched it. But like, she was nowhere near as lewd as I am, but like, she wasn't completely unreceptive to it. She just didn't like people looking up like Pornhub and just getting like hundreds of hours of it. Which ironically, like, half a decade after she died, that started becoming like a famous, more prevalent problem. Oh. That was the boyfriend, Nick White. Like, I watched a lot of Lollipop Chainsaw, but boyfriend since he... Yeah, I think his name was Nick. Like, I've watched a lot of... I think I've watched
9 out of 10 visitors
at least
from
one
Amaron
full playthrough.
recommended Green Lantern Tours.
But as I said, like, I never owned a copy, so I've never played it
You know
myself.
what I think this planet needs? More pink. And more crystals.
How about a little bit more love,
Is there a
Daffy?
brightness setting on this thing? But I jest. Zamaron is a lovely planet. And I mean,
That reminds me, actually, did I
lovely.
ever turn the brightness
In
back
the
to normal?
native tongue, Zamaron literally means land of lovely ladies. Shall we take a little tour and see if we can spot any?
You know, I was talking about tourism of the lands and planets, like, last stream. Daffy saying that reminds me, like...
Love is literally
if
in the air
Zamaron-
around here, so watch out you don't go getting all gooey-eyed on me.
If someone had a tourist scene, you know you'd get, like, thirsty men and women coming here just to try and hit on them. It always did look really fun.
Hello!
Isn't anyone coming?
Hold on to your tail feathers. Here comes trouble.
Like how I notice a big problem with Japan and Japan, France, and... Oh, what's the last country? Like, people just go expecting to, like... Actually, no, that's probably every country now that I think about it. But people will just go there just to try and get with foreign chicks. Which... Guys. And girls. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. So maybe the Lantern players have got that mostly isolated for a reason. I think that's Asian countries in general. I know I used to have like a lot of like true crime shows in the background, like growing up. And like that was always a good way those to start. Like some fucked up piece of work goes there hoping for some nookie. And like there was a podcast that I used to listen to that like compared like murderers and that to see like who was the worst murderer. Very often that kind of thing is missing there as well. I had to stop listening to that podcast because the crimes were escalating in a way that like I just could not handle. Well, I could handle them, it's just like I felt like I needed a shower afterwards.
Ooh, there's something pink. Been a while since we saw one of those.
Something pink on Zamorn? It's more likely than you think.
Don't tell me I can see it in your face. You love, love, love Zamoron. Let me guess. It was the pink, right?
Yep, it was the
Everybody
pink.
loves the pink, which is why
And totally not the
give you this
sapphires.
crummy old gold brick. But hey, maybe the next game will have pink bricks,
Not the next game, Daffy, but the next superhero game. I'm really curious, was Marvel Super Heroes 2 in development at this point? Gotta been. Oh, that's really funny, actually. Just like in hindsight. Cause I'll probably rant about this endlessly when we get to superheroes too, but like because Disney was the big mad at Marvel, or more specifically the Marvel that they did not own the film rights to, Deadpool for being an X-Men got removed from the series, and in his place was Gwenpool, who like, I'll say this now, I think her actress did a good job of what she had. But like, Gwenpool in that game falls in the same problem as Kamala, where like, they just kind of got a bad hand to start with. Like, I encountered people that like only know Kamala for like the Avengers, or like that children's Spider-Man so where like she's just annoying. And like, I can understand. I've said before and I'll say it again, like, part of why I appreciate the DC side of these games is that, as far as I know, water is just like, well, water in DC. Just like, we don't give a fuck, just do what you want. And it makes the games feel much more natural. Compared to Marvel was like, don't use the X-Men, use the Inhumans instead. Don't use the Fantastic Four. Don't use Spider-Man. Oh wait, why is our game underperforming? Okay, use Spider-Man. It's also why, as much as I would like Batman 4, I would like another Marvel game before that. Like, Superheroes 1 is such a good game. And it's because they had that freedom. Oh, fuck! Quite a spider ball, yeah. I mean, I still, like, busted balls for it, but, like, the Avengers DLC for Spider-Man, that was really good. So I should say Lego The Avengers, not The Avengers the video game. Which, God, we really do need more names for these IPs, though I still stand by Transformers is the worst of it. It helps that, like, Black Panther has got a lot more fame ever since the MCU. Like, I put the finger on the Guardians of the Galaxy more often, but, like, beforehand, Black Panther was ironically the vaguely racist superhero. And now, ever since the Black Panther movie, that's kind of been spun on its head. Like, Wakanda used to, like, happily have slaves, and now that's all been scrubbed, and that's honestly for the best. Yeah, joke, but I feel like we're gonna get to that point. Like, as much as I find Transformers 1 weird looking, I'll at least appreciate it for having a different title. There's not been reused at all yet, to my knowledge. I mean, yeah, the original War for Cybertron is now delisted, but, like, it still exists. Like, I know I liked a tweet about it, but, like, there's somebody passing around, like, pirated versions of those games, which kind of demonstrates why... Oh. Okay. That demonstrates why piracy exists. Like, yeah, it's still piracy, but, like, you can't buy it legitimately anyway. I don't even think the movies know what order the movies go in anymore. I got greedy. But, like, I keep hearing they're trying to move on from the Michael Bay movies. And then that Beast Wars movie seems more along those lines. It's like, well, what's the point then?
Thanks for
Like,
that.
what's the point of trying to drift away from something if you're just gonna go back to it like the next movie? We have so many characters in the millions. Huh? Am I just not high enough? Yeah, I'm just not high enough. It's like, I know Hasbro won't, because Hasbro's in like a dire state right now, but like, maybe it would be for the best to just not have Transformers movies for like a decade or something, and then reset. Just so that we have like a significant gap to look towards. Which I mean, as much as I don't think any of those deaths are gonna stick, to be honest, Skybound's third one of the comics had been really good.
The line between love and hate is
Like, if you want like
blurrier
a
than
new
I thought.
continuity, like, grab those writers or something. Like, that comic line has got to the point where, like, now I'm starting to see people, including me, complain about the deaths as, like, wasted potential, but, like, they're trying to emphasize, like, the horrors of war. And, like, you don't really do that and keep everybody alive. See Fire Emblem. But, like, yeah, my mind also wants to point at Gundam, but, like, you go for an Advance Gundam series, like, I think the only one where everybody's alive at the end is G Gundam, and, like, even then, that's everybody of the good guys. Like, Master Ace's death is still, like, one of the saddest moments in the entire franchise, in my opinion. That's probably because of, like, how unserious G Gundam takes itself most of the time.
The line between love and hate is
The basically what I'm
blurrier
saying
than
is
I
maybe
thought.
it's about time for me to play another mecha game. I kid. Well, not fully. I have enough on the plate as is. I suppose. I'll think about that. Yeah, like, in war, like, your buddy of God knows how long, he could just be shot in the head one day, just like in the trenches. And then your buddy is just gone. I feel some works go a little bit too much with that. Including Skybound's Transformers, to be honest, but like, it's hard to capture that feel of loss without like having. Well, it's hard to capture that feel of loss but still also being afraid to kill off a character or two. Like how even in that comic book series when Inner One was going to see Ultra Magnus, as he was making like a last minute, a last stand with like two of their buddies to try and get Ultra Magnus, only to find him dead. Like, that's a really good moment. So is that it for everything that's not Daffy Duck related? Looks like it.
The line between love and hate is blurrier than I thought. It would appear the rumors of lovely ladies on this planet have been slightly exaggerated.
I don't know,
Because the
Daffy.
ones I just ran into were the exact opposite of lovely. That's right, hately. No, that's not a word, but uh-oh, they're back! And still looking pretty hately. Yeep!
These games are too general audience for it, but I just had the mental image of Daffy just diving into one of the guards' chests. Oh, what are these lovelies?
Careful, bub. That's not the luck of love in their eyes. It's the
But
luck
you know
of
what? I
knocking
say
your
that,
block
but
off.
like, that might have been an actual Duck Dodgers joke given that Martin Princess. What's I mean? I'm mocking Daffy, but at the same time, like, oh boy, that temptation would be there.
Of course you realize this means war.
He said the thing. This is making me want to play a Looney Tunes game. Like, I know it's yours too, but like, Looney Tunes was my childhood.
I guess the course of true love really doesn't run smooth. But hopefully we bumped some sense into those Sapphire's heads. No doubt this was all the result of some of Sinestro's leftover mind control. Well, here's
So it
hoping we've
was.
seen the last of that on this planet.
I think Sinestro did actually do that to the Sapphires once. Wait, that is on this planet. But I need to fly around a little bit. Yeah, I need to fly around a little bit. And like, to double back on the mecha, I keep seeing people, well, mecha fans say
Maybe
that
I'm
John
sticking
was
my beak
dying,
in where
but
it
like,
doesn't belong, but
we get so many good mecha games, like, every once in a while.
I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I think
Like,
these
I know it didn't
lovey-dovey
do as well as
sapphires
the
are
average
falling
Souls
in
game,
love
but
with a
Armored
bad
Core 6
crowd,
did well.
as in a villainous crowd. Whether it's those big arms or something else that's won them over, love is
Would have done a lot
definitely
better if it came out,
blind
like,
here.
on a quiet
So,
year, though.
it's up to us
It was
to
totally
lead
shit
those
last year.
smitten sapphires to safety.
Also, I was not paying attention. What were we doing? So we just killed Deathstroke.
Don't stop now. There are still more misguided relationships to sabotage.
I mean, canonically, Deathstroke does have a kid. Like, she can be either great or horrible, depending on the writer, but like, Rose Wilson does exist. But like, some people just write her as Slade with tits, and like, it's not too far from what she originally was, but at the same time, getting the cold soda, Captain Cold. Like, that's what she originally was, but like, some ways just make her as like a more fun Slade, and I really like that personality. Daffy, where are you? At the same time, given how these kind of missions work, I could just fly to... Oh, there he is. So logically, the last one's somewhere down here. Why? Oh no, that was where Slade was. Where's the last one? I mean, they'll turn up, but I just don't know where they are. As far as well at it, there was 3 making games in the next fest that like I wanted to play, as it did not get round to. Like, I think it's a really good time for Mecha actually. It's just like, it's not like the big budget stuff. Wherever this last couple is, they're doing a pretty good job of hiding. But guys, free love. So then again, I'm trying to break up the relationship, so fair enough. Why now that I think about it, I don't actually know who the mother of Rose Wilson is. I noticed I recorded wonders for Mix. Yeah, I noticed like even people who at least say they did not like the genre popped in just cause like for the Souls-like guys. And Armored Core is not a Souls-like. Nowhere near it, but like it plays so well that like I noticed people stuck around anyway. Like, even if it didn't underperform, or didn't perform as well as Dark Souls, like, I can see... somebody's visited fuckingmachines.com. Well, you know why I say it? Is that site still around? Yeah, it's porn, of course it is. Like, yeah, Armored Core 6 didn't do as well as a Souls-like, but like, I see it building from there if they keep at it, but...
Now, I just need to have a long, hard talk
it might be
with
another
Sapphire
decade
about
or more
rushing
before
into
year 7.
relationships with hardened criminals. Pass the tissues, will you? Because this could get blubbery.
You know, the way Daffy said pass the tissues reminds me of Sonic and the Secret Wings. Like, that game is sick, but I still love the ending of that game. But like, Sonic just wishes for like as many tissues as the G lady needs.
Say, I was just thinking about you. Since you're obviously just whiling away the hours there, how about you do me a favor and find a nice, big crystal I can give to, certain special someone? What do you think? Come on, bub. If I'm gonna tell my little Sapphire how I feel about her, I'm gonna need to be packing the shiniest rock she's ever seen. Oh, and one last thing, she hates pink.
Then what the fuck are you doing on this planet? Maybe I should turn off Stud Magnet just for a little bit.
Don't forget, my little Sapphire needs the shiniest, most sparkliest rock you can find.
This sounds like a joke for
Long
the
as it ain't
spoiler
pink.
though.
Awkward, I know, but that's why I love her.
Well, you know what? Spoiler is camouflaged on this planet. I guess we know who Batman's gonna send his ammo off. Well, you know, I turn off Stun Magnet and I immediately get lost. Yeah? Or are these just the generic flying wings? Okay. over here then. Ew. Usually these things use the bat swirling gimmick. I think just look for that, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. That kitty statue does not. Oh, there we go. So what a job for the spoiler. Okay, keep going forward. There's somewhere here. There should be another one then. No. Like, I'd use, like, old memories from when this game was new, but, like, I don't remember this at all, to be honest. Well, this is one of those gemstones. Nada. It was pointing forward. Presumably there's something if I just keep going forward. Alright, Steph glide. I keep forgetting that for some reason. Despite the fact that I noticed a diamond. I definitely went to this planet looking for a diamond for his girl that apparently does not like pink. I just need to break the spire things. Oh, there we go. So we found Diamond. Now let's go find Daffy again. After that, how many planets do we have left to clean out? I think not. I think there's an asteroid planet as well.
Don't forget, my little sapphire needs the shiniest, most... Huh? What's that? Oh, you found a crystal, huh? And it's not pink? Super. Sorry. While you were gone, my ex-little sapphire sent me a message saying she needed some space. And then some. She's moved to Okara. Ah, well. Thanks for looking for the crystal. You might as well take this, since it doesn't look like we'll be hitting our 50th anniversary.
Oh, that was brutal. Oh, Crypto! Hi! You know, I question why Superboy hasn't done that. But then again, Superboy is a teenager. Sometimes they just do stupid things and sometimes they forget to do things. I feel power going. bug them for it. If Clark doesn't. Good boy. You dug up yourself? I'm curious. Can I get anybody? Or anybody interested? Hello, Heather. Oh, okay. It's Crypto, Superman's dog. I forget why he's got powers, but he does. Where have we not been? Oh, we haven't been to... Yeah, we haven't been to the Sinister Course planet. But, like, I know the Super Horse was not a Kryptonian. I don't remember if the dog was, or if Crypto was.
Over here for the guided tour.
Like, Brain wants to say no because of the horse, but, like, that might not be correct.
I see you found your way back to Quad.
Basically, superhero comics
I heard
can be
there was
weird.
some sinister commotion here earlier involving some sinister Yellow Lantern whose name has completely slipped my mind. Well, whoever he was
Something
definitely
sinister.
Sinister. Oh, I almost forgot. I was gonna show you around the planet. So let's go.
In case you're wondering, Batman has got a dog called Ace, who is also in this
That's
game.
to hold your nose around that machinery.
Recently,
I don't know what they're making, but it ain't potpourri.
Recently, Nightwing got a cat, and like that's a. Actually, no, Nightwing got a puppy. And I think recently Wonder Woman got a hamster for some reason. But there's like a Super Pets movie that like DC was hoping would become a big thing and it didn't.
Hold on to your tail feathers. Here comes trouble.
What's I mean? The idea of like a Super Pets movie was a good idea. But like I never got over like how weird the humans looked in that movie. Like, I remember Superman having, like, that Captain Quark build. Which was fitting, but, like, I could not take that seriously. Actually, was it Superman or was it Batman that had the Captain Quark builds? I don't remember.
Thank goodness you came by. This situation is most
Hold it right
say the
there,
least.
Buster.
Oh, yeah, we'll get to you later. But, like, I haven't read much with Crypto in it, but, like, there's a good comic back when I was reading, in which Lex Luthor was becoming the president.
Did this to me? Could it
Well,
have
like,
been
well,
Joker?
he did something Lex Luthor,
Riddler? Or
and he tried to escape
Catwoman?
Superman, and Crypto was just waiting for him at the other side of the hotel they were in. I think Supergirl was also there. They just kind of cornered him in his own hotel. Like, I just think, like, anywhere else that I've seen Crypto. Problem is, Superman doesn't get many good
Hey, what's the
TV
big
shows
idea?
or
It's
movies.
not even duck even.
There's probably in the animated ones. Oops, sorry, Daffy. Especially like the first party Nintendo games. Like, I get it, because like they keep their value because of that, but like, oh boy. I would like to get Breath of the Wild for like at least a discount.
Sinestro. What with the heat and the pollution, Quard is getting a lousy score for atmosphere.
I keep an eye on the upcoming James Gunn one.
Somewhere to cool down
I think it's gonna be a better movie, but like I don't think he's a good fit for that job, to be honest. The Snyderverse, yeah. Henry Cavill is a good actor for Superman, but like those movies are just terrible. Like, Superman should not be as serious as those movies make him out to be. I suppose, to be fair, it's not so much that he is serious, it's just how serious those movies are. Like, they played up the idea of, like, Superman being, like, this alien god, and, like... Usually with Superman, you call him that, and he would just groan at you. But, like... In an ideal world, Superman wouldn't even exist. It would be just, like, full-time Clark Kent. It wouldn't be, like... doing Superman activities as Clark Kent. It would just be like him in the office, just like doing his day job and just living a normal life. I've seen a little bit of Justice League action, but I don't think I've seen a dedicated Superman thing recently. Oh no! Now I remember the Superman and Lois. That was really good. Like, I missed the time when that show was airing and you would see, like, Lois Lane fan art along with, like, the seasonal waifu. I did like that, like, Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen both figure out the identity, like, naturally. Even if that leads to, like, one rough moment when the series was airing weekly. It's really good. I think it's getting another season at some point as well. Which I mean, like... as much as Warner makes a lot of stupid decisions, that's a smart decision. Like, ride that train until it stops. But, like, even if the train breaks down soon, you'll at least earn back some good grace for that. At least you'll earn good grace back faster than you would have saved Velma. But like I say as a joke, but like the fact that there's a chance I can see that version of Velma, whenever I look up her on Wall 34, is such a tragedy. Or such a crime. Oh, I see it. Oh, this one's required me to be clever. go. And where's that other one? There. Are they on a timer? No, I don't think they're on a timer. There we go. There must have cheated. This is probably the most engaging way so far. I'm sure if you do it legit, it's actually a decent challenge. Not too hard a challenge, because like these are kids' games at the end of the day. But like, challenge enough. And I know what I said, but like, these are kids' games, and then they handle just the suicide plotline, but into the actual game. Like, we'll get to it near the end of this series, but like, supervillains, it and Kill the Justice League is about the same plotline. Obviously, supervillains is more G-rated, of course, but it's like, this is the same story arc. I mean, the kids' game is a lot more mature with it. What the fuck? Maybe I should do some sort of like drinking game when we get to that. When we get to supervillains. SOS drinking game or superheroes whenever I complain about the lack of X-Men or Fantastic Four.
Who did this to me? Could it have been the Joker, Penguin, Riddler, or even Catwoman?
Yeah. Because both are, well, in the case of Killer Justice League loosely, but both are adapting the Earth 2 storyline, where like the heroes are villains and the villains are good guys.
Help!
I'll hold you to that. Just blow my drinking budget, like for the year. Oh, it's a Adam thing. Like to double back, like if you ever encountered characters like Owlman or
Thank goodness you came by.
I want to
This
say Ultra
situation is
Lord, but
most
I
unpleasant,
think it
to
might be
say
Ultra
the
Man as
least.
well. Like they are from that plotline. Like instead of Bruce Wayne being the son of a millionaire, he's the son of like professional criminals. And one day the law catches up to them and they get gunned down in the streets. So I don't remember what's different about Superman, but like I know instead of getting weakened by kryptonite, he gets strengthened by it. But Suicide Squad just used like the normal quote unquote Batman, Superman, and all that jazz. But then again, like for both games, both superhero games, we're not gonna get to it for a while, because like there's 3 games I want to do between here and Superheroes 2. Or if you count completing Lego Worlds. Like from what I understand, one of those games, at least one of those games is really short. like, to give the vaguest possible hint, they are both games that, like, I've been putting off for a long time. What are you supposed to do up here?
Oh, system. Gotta love
Oh, I see.
ecosystem around here.
I think I taught. Oh, Zatanna! If you aren't familiar, like, give Zatanna a quick look and just admire Defies. But Zatanna probably contributed to my finishes. And must I like to single out Black Canary.
About time you showed up. Some of Sinestro's spooky specters are still running around, scaring the living lanterns out of me. I mean, Mimi. Yeah, she's a friend of mine that's getting scared by the lantern.
Ah, the famous Green Lantern,
more
Mimi.
bludgeoning.
I understand. Hardly a lantern that exists. And it might even attack. That was just a bigger model.
Don't worry, Mimi. We'll soon have these things taken care of.
Does it mean I'm mocked, but definitely doing a good job of, like, contributing to this.
You're despicable.
I mean, definitely, if you want, I can just leave right now. Oh, you don't mean me? I will say, as much as I don't agree with, like, a couple complaints about this game, the fact that you're dealing with, like, 20, 30 enemies at a time, that does drag things down a little bit much. Alright.
Woohoo! That's how it's done. Those manifestations of my deepest fears will think twice before manifesting.
Like, Supervillains
again.
is indeed the better game.
Oh, me!
I just prefer this
yeah,
one.
I'll tell that big chicken the good news.
What are we looking at percentage-wise? Oh, we're almost in the 80s. Half tempted to just, like, focus down Adam West at some point. But, like, Adam West Batman will always be cool. Oh yes, there's somewhere there's a Plastic Man panel. I think I see it. No? There we go. Alright, Eel, live up to your name. Or maybe not. I mean, that's an exit, it seems. Okay, then. Oh, guys, it takes us right back to where we started. Quack, quack, quack. Thank you. This one? Yes. Well, I said a Daffy quest, so may as well.
Someone must put an end to this injustice. Preferably someone other than me. That slippery scoundrel Say-What-Stro had the citizens of Quard under mind control, forcing them to dig for, bricks, I think? I wasn't actually paying attention. But hey, they've been digging against their will, and I think we can agree that's not right. Go round up those poor saps so we can flush Sinistro's insipid influence from their brains.
Maybe? I don't know if it was in... I don't know if it was released yet, but Justice was definitely in development. Okay, I need some of explosives. And presumably can fly. Just for the sake of traveling. Was I say that actually? Can penguins still do... Yes. Wait, no.
That's...
Necessarily penguin can only glide, not fly. I feel like there is a character who can fly and use explosives, but I don't... Oh. I don't remember who that is. Also, man, Zatanna. Ever since it became like non-Batman, he's appeared in like every game. There you go. He's appeared in every game, but like... he never really has that big of a role. Was it darn same? Because in more recent continuities, he played a hand in Batman train... Well, more specifically her dad played a hand in training Batman to be Batman. Like giving him knowledge of like the mystical side of the DC universe. And none of these have really played with that relationship at all. But then again, when you've got like so many superheroes, it makes sense that like there will be ones that fall by the wayside. I mean, hell, as much as I wanted to appear, like Cassandra Cain's Batgirl has not yet appeared in any of these. And like, she is at least a part of the Bat family. Which, I mean, I acknowledge it might be a terrible idea, but like... I would take a Batgirl's content pack in like the next DC superhero game. Like, I would pay for it, I just don't know how many other people would pay for it. Daffy said there was 3 of them, right? Or am I misremembering?
How many miners does it take to dig up a brick? Sounds like the start of a bad joke, doesn't it?
Alright now, where's another one? It'd be easy enough to spot, cause like, there we go. But not like there's characters roaming around these lantern planets. Was like, I do concede, like, Gotham City in 2 felt more alive than these hub worlds because of that. Even if the hub world in 2 can get a little bit annoying just like to navigate sometimes. Oh, it's 5 of them. Every year I tell myself I'm going to go to the dawn service, and every year I oversleep it. And I suspect I got work, but I have not yet looked at my roster to confirm that. But like, it probably would not be in my interest to get up early anyway, if that's the case. But like, every year I hope it at least goes well, and down locally at least, it always does. But like, down here, there's a monument to like all the people in this town that like died from both wars, I believe. That's their gathering point for the Anzac Day meetup. Like, it's always somber, but like, it's always a nice turnout. Even more so given the fact that like, the last of like the people around those days is popping off, sadly. Which kind of scares me from a human standpoint, because like, so much of their fight just kind of gets like underappreciated nowadays. When it's not Anzac Day, or in places where there isn't some sort of Anzac Day equivalent. Or, as you know, there is an Anzac Day equivalent, it's just not as important as over here. And like, I'm scared of history repeating from like people just ignoring the lessons during that time period. But like, to double back to like a happier thing, like Anzac Day, the turnout is always good. Like, it's always like a sweet occasion. Just one day or 1 year I'll get into the habit of like waking up early beforehand. Like, it's probably because I'm distracted, but I do not know where this last miner is. Or more because I was distracted and not focused. Hang on. Okay, that's why I didn't see him. Yeah, I saw us going to Act 2 with what looks like a new god. It's like, I really need to upgrade the roguelike series to monthly, just so I can get through these things quicker. But like, Death Must Die and Crafty Survivors, I feel like the entire development cycle is just passing me by because of that.
If you care to stand back, I shall attempt to cure them of their mind control. Ahem. All right, snap out of it.
Ha!
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Don't worry, I'll make sure to get someone more scientific-like to take a look later.
The Alvin brother guy, or is it a different new character? Either that? No, of course not. It's like, I know Death Must Die is just like Vampire Survivors Hades, but like with Hades, if they just keep adding gods to it, like, I wouldn't mind. But the gods look so visually stunning. Like, it is the oven guy. Like, I was reading about him last update, and like, he's somebody's brother. But like, as long as he plays fun, that's all that matters. Probably because like, I don't quite yet understand like the family dynamics in question.
You got a second to help out your good buddy, Green Lantern?
I assume that last one is a Green Lantern point.
Say, when did this planet turn into a big spherical zoo? I just saw a rat being chased by a cat, being chased by a dog, being chased by what looked like a cross between a crocodile and a filing cabinet. Things would be a lot more peaceful around here if somebody would round up those blundering beasts.
By that somebody, you mean me? Okay. A mouse first then? Are you fight a crocodile with a crocodile?
I realize this request may seem a little strange coming from a duck, but help me get those animals under control, will ya? Hmm?
Oh, I think I get what I'm supposed to do now. Oh, it's my quick door. Let me get a quick door. There we go. Get in one slot. Yep. Nope. Now we need that mouse. Missed. Okay, that was surprisingly easy. So, Daffy, they wound it up. What are you going to do with them? Well, now they wound it up. Oh, do I need to swing down for that?
Okay,
Yes, I
roll
do.
call. Sinister spectral rat? Check. Mangy, mean-looking cat? Check. Strangely excitable superdog? Check.
Ah,
Deadly giant crocodile? A killer croc, if you will? Check, check, check. Nice work. Now I just need to figure out how to get them into their little pet carriers. I can take it from here, bub.
I'm just picturing Killer Croc in one of those, like, little cat carrier backpacks. They just squeezed in there. Oh, the Joker can't fly. But Lex can.
What a mess! I can't believe my eyes!
Ah, we met the big fuck up, no.
Who left my cryogenic freezer open? Killer Moth, I'm looking at you.
What? I didn't leave no fridge door open to bask in the glorious glow and no tiny light bulb. You can't
As you can
prove nothing.
see, the
You
non-new
better run,
new
you
52
pestilent
freeze, he
parasite.
looks Straight out of Arkham
The
Asylum.
fuel cell has run completely dead. The entire
And as you can
contents of
tell,
this
the voice
freezer
actor's
will
been on
be
a bad
ruined if
Arnold
it
Schwarzenegger
does.
impression.
Quickly, find me another fuel cell.
Which, like, I feel Arnold is one of those impressions that, like, the worse you get, at least in comical situations, the worse you get, the better. Or the more fun it is, at least. Like, he's aware of it. From what I understand, he's taken therapy just to keep that accent. Or vocal therapy just to keep that accent. Arrow. Fly continuously for 10 seconds. Okay. What, somebody leaving the fridge open? It does indeed suck. If I recall correctly, he also did a number on, like, the power bill as well. And of course, keeps whatever... deforce whatever the heck you kept inside now. I am really curious, though, in that Guardians of the Galaxy game, what happens if you don't close that fridge door? Like, does Mantis' line in the finale change? No? Oh, there's another crate over there. Maybe up here then? I feel like if I ever get around to that game, I'm gonna do the same thing. Cause like, there's just something annoying about a fridge door left open. And I don't really know how to like properly convey. Hey, this looks like it. Yep. But like, when somebody's actively like using the thing for cooking or something, fair enough. Like, sometimes you want to use the cheese, like, real quick, just put it, and then just put it back and close the fridge door then. Like, if you're gonna leave the fridge open and just walk away to do whatever the heck you're gonna do after you use the fridge, then close the door, guys.
You may need to borrow a fuel cell from another machine. There must be something around here. Ah, perfect. Quickly now, hand it over. There's still time to rescue these poor fish sticks from
Not the
certain
fish
doom.
sticks.
Well, you didn't think I would keep my important research in a communal freezer, did you? With idiots like Killer Moth about. I've lost many a ready meal to that imbecilic insect. But thanks to you,
Fair enough.
tonight's fish stick sandwich is still on the menu.
You know, sometimes you gotta appreciate the little things, and I can see Mr. Freeze being one of those kind of people, unironically. Fuck my internet, we had the very best apparently. Oh. Okay, quad is done. I mean, my aunt swears up and down that, like, the internet in this house is better than the one in Grand's old house, but, like, I don't... Okay, both the blue planets. But, like, I don't feel the better internet, to be honest. I'll go to... I can't download and stream a video. Oh, that best was sarcastically. Two fucking bars, damn.
Open tour guides, now at the low, low price of nothing.
In fact, we'll give you something.
Welcome, dear traveler, to Odom, a lush paradise of
So I had a
verdant
moment
greenery,
like that last
glittering
night. I was downloading a
occasional
mod
giant
to show
killer
off for a
centipede.
video.
But I can think of worse places
But for
for a
some reason
lantern
that
to be
mod just
banished
would
to.
not
Ready
download
for the
despite
tour?
being smaller than the
Follow
average
me.
Koikatsu card. Like, something that's so
A
wild to
tip
me.
from the voice of experience. Don't eat the plants.
But what if they look delicious? Like, it's wild to me, like, how much file sizes have just grown. It, like... Now, with downloaded images that, like, are as big as, like, the entire Nintendo Entertainment System library. And, like, we've probably done that for... And we can probably do that for the Game Boy Color and maybe... Yeah, maybe the Game Boy Color at this point.
Hold on to your tail feathers. Here comes trouble.
Like, at the same time, meanwhile, we have Call of Duty being 60... Not even 60 gigs, being like 150 gigs just for, like, no reason. Oh, we can do it with PS1 now as well. God, time flies. Like, I talked to an in-real-life friend about this a lot, but, like, one of my emulation dreams is to, like, have thumb drives or, like, a thumb drive in the sake of the NES, PS1, all that jazz. Just be able to plug in and just plug it in and just have, like, the entire library. But, like, you can totally do that with, like, a lot of consoles nowadays. But granted, for PS2 you'd need, like, the big, beefy, portable hard drives right now.
Don't make me use
Because
my
a PS2
disintegrating
game is
pistol.
roughly 3 gigs. They're not quite there just yet. And I want to say a PS1 game maxes out to 8 gig.
Hey, this looks like it could be fun. After the tour, of course.
I think what was the biggest PS1 game now? The S is surprisingly big file size wise, like... I keep telling myself I'm gonna clean out the emulation...
And that concludes the tour.
The emulation
If you
warms
have
just for,
any
like, trick
questions,
looks.
please direct them
The
to
S is like a
nearest
big
giant
part of, like,
centipede, because
why I want
I'm
to
on
do
my
it, because,
break.
like, that's a
Enjoy
significant amount of
Odom.
gigs, just in total. Like, I want to do it, because, like, there's a game that, like, there's a game that I saw that, like, I wanted to hand off to my sister like back in the day as like a peace offering. Called A Witch's Tale or something like that, and I just never did. I've always been curious if that game is actually good or not. Of course, like, the DS was like an amazing console for like just wacky experimental games.
What a crazy misunderstanding, eh, Mr. Croc?
What did you do, Aquaman?
False alarm, everyone. I got the call saying Killer Croc was attacking, but as it happens, it's just a regular old crocodile.
Isn't it like a high amount of
Though they're
megabytes?
still quite deadly, aren't they? We should probably lead this one somewhere less populated. And I think I know the place. Follow me!
Let me guess, I'm leading the way. Oh no.
Make sure he doesn't eat anybody on the way, won't you? A gentle tap on the head ought to do the job.
Gentle tap. Just following the crocodile. Early PS1 games, yeah. I assume DS games as well can be. More specifically like the DSi, cause I think Sante is like 40 megabytes. It's really small. Like, Whiskey's Revenge on the DSi was just kind of way forward had the budget.
I just
Here
can't
we
seem
are.
to get a break
Time
today.
for you to go back to your own kind, Mr. Croc. Ha! They grow up so fast. I'm gonna miss the little fella. This was his favorite chew toy. Please, take it. It holds too many memories for me.
We broke Aquaman's heart. You're shooting on Aquaman.
I just can't seem to get a break today.
Just zapping the thingy alley. That doesn't Darkseid minion, yeah you can. Maybe lazy, yes we can. Hey
I
Adam.
wish you came by. This situation is most unpleasant, to say the least.
How many often do we have left? 4 more. What are the answer to just hard bins, Adam West? Maybe we'll say that for next week. But there won't be that much left of them anyway. I will probably give this like another half hour, then call it. Mostly because like I want to bring in my laundry. Among like other chores. I am curious if I can get that like... Oh! I can't do this with Tornado. Oh, I get what they want me to do now. We'll go up here. I need to move my position just so that we can get that tornado through. There we go. Especially the laundry, because, like, last time I just hung it out on the line, I noticed, like, brown particles or something appeared. And, like, I'm hoping that was just a one-off. But otherwise, it might be wise to invest in a dryer after all. But, like, I've been trying to dry my laundry through the fire, and it's also just not drying fast enough. So a bit of a rock and a hard place when it comes to the laundry. But, you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. I'll figure something out. Though I will say, collectible-wise, I hope I at least get these statues. But finding them all again is going to be a pain in the butt. But at the same time, they're bright gold statues. They shouldn't be too hard to find. I guess I know famous last words. I see Sony. Yep, lock. Oh. I wondered what the other swamp thing was. $14. Oh, looks like they're all around this area. I think we need one more. Where is it? Okay, now we need one more. Like, we are really getting through this game now. I mean, after this, there's the other blue planet, Nock. And then I think we're cleaning out the Watchtower and the Hall of Justice. And it's back to the Batcave for, like, the last of the cleanup. I cleaned up the Batcave, but, like, that's where the Adam West level is, so, like, we'd be going there anyway. Oh, that's what we're doing. Also, like, if need be, I'd like to follow the ghost studs to that point, like, with as much of the multipliers as we can. Just so that we get those, like, last characters. Oh, what did that do? This one's outside, isn't there? Yep. I can hear one. Oh, there we are. On top? No. Maybe? Come around here. Yep, here we are. Nice. Don't you dare. And I'm gonna hope that counts for...
I'll show them.
I hope that
No one
makes us
a
safe for any
monkey out of
classes.
me.
I see Grodd, but I also think I saw a statue while exploring here, so I'm gonna take a quick look. No? Oh, there we go. There's two more. Where the heck? Oh, there's one more. The bat. I don't remember what that is.
I'll show them. No one makes a monkey out of me.
The great ape gorilla Grodd.
Yeah. What must a primate do to get some respect on this poxy planet?
Which I gotta say, I prefer his supervillain's look.
Soon, all of humanity will cower before the might of my
But like both
most
are better than it
terrifying
was
weapon,
in Batman
the
2.
banana cannon. And all I need to complete it is a banana.
One single
Yes,
banana.
a banana. Bring one to me and join the ranks of my banana army.
Wait a minute, did I ever turn Stud's magnet back on? You think we'd have no shortage of bananas in this place? But where's ye old Shrouded Bats? Yeah, I think I heard them. No, I don't think I heard them. I know, right? Really playing into the monkey stereotype.
What's taking so long? Find me that banana, or I shall unleash the wrath of the banana cannon on you once it's finished. For which I need a banana. Please bring me a banana.
So what happens if I don't get you your banana then, Grodd? And then I'd be safe for the banana cannon. That's teasing. There it is. Oh? Oh, yep, this is banana. Weird. Guess I had to wait for it to ripen. Now, where's Grodd when we need him? Oh, there he is. Maybe? Yes.
What's taking so long? Find me that banana, or I shall... Oh. banana. Quickly, hand it over so I can make the final modifications.
Ah, so you're the banana cannon.
There we go. Now I can continue my work. What? You didn't think that was meant to be part of the cannon, did you? What nonsense. I just can't work on an empty stomach. Now leave me in peace. I have work to do.
It's okay, Gwad. We all want a banana sometimes. I think I need another grapple character. There we go. We haven't unlocked the Batmobile yet? Ah. I suppose that's what I get for not paying attention to what vehicles we unlock. The problem with all the superhero games, but like, you don't really need vehicles.
Go away.
And there's always that one superhero.
I said I needed to cool things off while I finished my banana cannon, but she didn't take it very well.
There you are, Grotty Poos. Why won't you talk to me? You're driving me bananas.
Curses! She's going to stomp the whole place to pieces at this rate. Help me subdue that bellowing behemoth.
I feel I should say there are some
I knew that
continuities
banana
with Gwilla
cannon would
Gwad
come
is
in
married.
useful. I'll lure the Tootsies, you fire the fruit. Seas.
This is so dumb in a funny way.
I want my cheese plant back.
The banana cannon is ready. Let it fulfill its dark purpose.
Okay, the line is blurred third. I know, right?
Why won't you talk to me?
Feel the power of potassium!
Oh yeah, there you are. I don't know if this lady has ever dated Gwad though. Okay, I think it's the only time I've encountered her
Is it
actually.
over? I thought we'd ended things amicably, but apparently not. Well, as long as she doesn't take out her frustration.
But then again, it
on
might
me,
be just
you're my
forgetting
equipment.
something.
She can sulk as long as she wants. Speaking of which, this telekinetic conductor broke off of one of my machines, and I failed to reattach it. Perhaps it'll be of some use to you.
You broke off your own machine?
How can I mend this giant hole in my giant heart?
With some Yui?
You're the one who drove a wedge between me and my Grotty Poos. I should squash you like the meddling bug you are.
Also,
But no, I am
in case you
going to be
remember him, the
person
brain and his
and
monkey
take my anger
wants
out on
to
these actual bugs instead.
wants your gorilla or
Help
something
me
like that.
Squash all the disgusting
In
things,
the New
and I
52,
will
they were dating.
just
It
think
was
about
very
forgiving
weird.
you for poisoning my primate prince against me.
Wants your mother or something like that. Also, I wasn't paying attention at all. What were we doing? Oh, hey, Ambush Bug.
Squash, smash, crush. Oh, was that ambush bug? Bonus points for squashing him.
Yeah.
Hey! Leave him alone, you big bully!
You double back a lot, like... I'm always confused why DC likes to make Harley Quinn their Deadpool.
Forget I
Well,
said
like, that's
anything, you-
Ambush
you
Bug.
big bully. Squish him good!
Oh, like, Ambush Bug is a lot more pathetic than Deadpool.
Yeah! Gosh, that felt good. I feel alive again. Yes, I am a powerful,
But like Ambush Bug is like
60-foot
full on
lady, and
joke.
I don't need no ape in my life. You know what? I'm gonna pawn this stupid ring he gave me. I mean, look at this tiny gem. I can do so much better.
I think that's the last of the quests on this planet. I just think though, when was the last time we saw Ambush Bug? He was in that mediocre Fire and Ice comic. But like, I'm still glad like Ice got like stories without Guy again, but like, that story arc was okay. Started off strong and then just kind of petered out.
More attention? Well, I guess this proves it. We do want Batmite!
I wouldn't go that far, Batmite. That was a complete accident. Now it looks like we just blow shit up. Another thing about the creator of Ambush Bug is also the creator of characters like Booster Gold. And recently, as in like a couple months ago, they became deceased. Like their memorial was at the end. Actually, no, I think it was at the start of like every DC comic for like the last couple months. And like, I hope in the afterlife they did get to see like all the good things said about them. Yeah. Like a YouTuber that like I watch every once in a while likes to talk about like tribal knowledge in the comic book scene disappearing. And like, it really does feel that way. Because, like, the really, really old heads are all dead and gone. I think Stan Lee was the last of them to survive, and now we're at the point where, like, the second and third waves are all popping out. Like, I think things will... I enjoy that things are getting better in the comic book scene, but, like... still doesn't feel like good times just call it out. But like that decade, maybe more, where like things have got like really spiteful to like the old guards. Like we're never gonna get that back. Before we wind down, let's see if we can do that Harley Quinn quest. Because it probably contributes to completion, we should go around and grab, like, all these helmets. Oh, I did get ready for that. None. Okay, fair enough. I feel like I should make a character like that, though, just... or using those pieces, though, just to make sure... we don't not have them. Oh, I assume for the Supergirl quest. Or Supergirl and Superboy. The This should be fine. Okay. There might be something in the weapons, though. I can see that. Okay, we're good. Fair point, we should probably... The quest is dummy ready now. And we want the Hall of Justice. Which was somewhere. Here it is. I suppose I question the proximity between the green and the red planet, but at the same time, the Hall of Justice is like way out in the space for some reason. Well, the reason is probably just like we went out of space on the actual map, given how much stuff is clumped to... how much Earth stuff is clumped together, but like... still looks off.
Hey, you! You got a sec?
Yes, Harley? Please don't be anal about the gloves.
Here. Looks like my health and safety angel sent me a little present. Alright, Bob, you know the drill. Hop on that bike and trash stuff till the wheels fall off. Oh, and let me know if you get yourself mangled. That's the whole point of the test. Better pay you now, in case you ain't around later.
Exactly. Like, it's just on Earth. I believe it's in New York or something, but like... what bike? Is the bike out here? Like, the Hall of Justice and the Legion of Doom are, like, way further out than, like, they logically should be. Like, there's so much stuff clumped around Earth that, like, I understand. Am I just blind or was there no bike? Now, I suppose, thinking about it, given Golden Age superheroes, like, the entire Hall of Justice has probably been plucked into space at least once.
Yo, psychiatric help! Only 5 studs!
5 studs? That's a steal.
Said I needed to take up some extracurricular activities, so I figured I'd get back to doing what I trained for. And so, introducing Harley Quinn's 100% Good Time Shrink Clinic! Round up a few sad cases, patients for me, would ya? Gotta be a few messed up fellows around here somewhere.
I think it's quicker to list the guys that are not messed up around here. Like Booster Gold.
Boy, if I don't get some more patients soon, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, that's the sort of tragic I'm looking for. Keep 'em coming.
Like, sometimes I see Booster...
I need to get over this whole fear of circuses thing. Maybe I should talk to someone?
Sometimes I see Booster...
Geez,
have...
nobody takes me seriously. Wish there was someone I could talk to.
Sometimes I see Booster Gold's ego being given as... because it is like a lack of self-confidence. And like, I like that idea.
Sir, we've partaken in little to no heroism.
Yeah, Conan's here.
That's all well and good, Skeets. But I think I need to talk to a professional.
Where's that? Oh, ew, it's his new 52 outfit. What? Why can't I talk to Nightwing? No.
Mr. J said I needed to take up some extracurricular activities, so I figured I'd get back to doing what I trained for.
Oh, we can start with these two.
Introducing
There's something break, because I can't skip that either. But like, on Damian Wayne in Injustice, I like the Nightwing weird. Or not, I like Nightwing being weird. I fucking hate it on Dick Grayson.
No offense, fellas. Alright, let the healing begin. The doctor is in! Say!
Cause like, I feel like Class is full of the character with his dick. Also, I feel like we gotta talk to him before we go.
Conan!
Oh, I get ya.
Doesn't quite work.
Which, to be fair, Conan probably does go to a therapist. Still can't see the quest? Okay. I am curious though, before we go. No. Gotta be something here. Battery power 5. Ooh. Well, good thing that we're going it soon anyway. I should probably make that sooner rather than later if my battery's at 5%.
Villains in their natural habitat. Beautiful. Just so beautiful.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take that as a cue to sign off. Either I can send you, or you just gotta head off and do your own thing. Because at 5% is probably not a good idea to wait. Well, I suppose I could set up a wait, because it's still... There was a time when we liked Kevin Smith, and part of me does want to go back to that time, but it's like... The genie's out of the bottle for how fake he is. Just do a few things. Fair enough. But... Now my phone's holding for a little bit, but like, with that, I'm gonna head off. So, next time we meet should be tomorrow for more Dragon Quest 2. Where hopefully we will finish up the false idol stuff and get Edric's chest plate? Or is it the last signal that we're working on? I don't know. Like, if Jet goes long with Princess Peach, which I don't see him doing, I think he's near the end of that game, then I'll stream on Tuesday instead. But, that is for the future. Till next we meet, good luck, and have fun, everybody. I'm off.